15 minutes video that you should make it and then edit it and then upload it. Oh, it will take like 2 hours from me. But this live will be so much better. Everything will be here and will be done. Okay. And the funniest thing is I have many message at Instagram that says how we should click on the link. I don't know really how you should click on the link. Just click it. It's okay. Let's go. Guys, because of these last 2 days wasn't a good market, and as I hope all of you didn't trade today, as I've mentioned, and I have many reasons for it. As you see, if you check the market too, there's no way to enter the market and trade. And I have many message about why we should not trade it, and if we have see any good chance. The first rule of the trading is just find a best market condition to trade. When the market is like that and it's so noisy, it's going up and down so quickly, and each, for example, M15 candles will be about 20 pips, 30 pips. It means this volatile market is not good for trade. You should just wait until when the market be okay and normal. And I just wanted to start from the monthly candles. If you see, guys, if you see from these areas, all of these areas, if you see from that area, guys, look at it. The price is going down. If you have any question, it's okay. You could ask me at the end and middle of this webinar. I will we'll talk about the course and other things too. Just I wanted to, in this webinar, you find out some patterns and find the entry options and like that. And after that, if you have any question, I will hear your question and I will answer that. Guys, look at it, guys. The price is in at the monthly, it just went down. It just back up to where? To something like FTR, okay, and flip zone in that area, and it just back down. Did you see, guys? It just went down up to something like FTR, and it just back down at the monthly candle. Yeah. So what do we have now in this area? The price is coming down and went up to something like FTR, and it went down. Do you see? Could be just based off the luck, something happening. I don't know. Maybe in the future you could find the answer of it. Why just kind of same thing happening in a pair in a higher time frame? If I go to the weekly, let's see what do we are. Let me add some members, approve it. Okay, look at it, guys. The price in here, if you remember, I've talked about it at the one of the roadmaps. The price is went up and just back down, and it went up to where? About this area. Okay, to what we call it, guys. Now all of you should know that what we call it. What is that? What is this area? Why it just went down from that area? Why it's so important? What's the name of it? Answer me. What do you think? I know I've called it many times at the roadmap of vision of the day. Okay. Tell me. Come on, guys. What do you think? What is that? This area. I mean, this whole of this area. What do we? Okay. You know, guys, it's a base that has been broken. Yeah, it's the base that has been broken, that we call it broken base. Okay, when a base that has been broken with the momentum, it will return to the broken base, and it's one of the important area that we could use it. And most of the time when I see every rule had been matched, I will enter the market by just the first step of the broken base. And here, if you see, we have something like that too. It could be FDR, and many of you knows that FDR in a higher time frame could be a base in a lower time frame. It's so easy, and so obviously. So so now it just went up, it kind of back tapped to this area. So now it kind of maybe it just going back down. We should see to see what's going to be happen. It would be the weekly candle. So now for now, the weekly candle is just make like a flip, it back to this area, and the price is gonna to make like a base. Okay, so when we could trade the base, guys, when we could enter the market, if you wanted to trade at the weekly time frame, for example, what do you think? When we could enter the market, when we have a base. Answer me. Just tell me everything that you know. It doesn't matter to be true or not. I just wanted to involve and think about the market and structure. Okay, you know, the thing is, first of all, it matters to how the base be broken. Okay, if it break with the momentum candle and just close above with the momentum, means most of the time we will not have a FTB to the base area. Okay, so we should find an area that enter with the risky positions. And if we have a good breakout with just a normal candles and about above or below that, we will just wait to FTB, and in a lower time frame we will search for a good FTB and confirmation. As you know, the FTB will be contained to confirmation too. It's not just about the candlestick confirmation, it's about the market structure confirmation. I've told many times, market structure confirmation is so much reliable than the candlestick. Just candlestick is a part of the market structure. Okay, let's go to the lower time frame, daily, to see what do we have. This is that base that we're talking about. It just back to this flip zone. It just went up, down, it just went up, and it's going to close around that area. Maybe price made a decision to how it could be closed before the new year. Okay, so for example, if this area could be, I'm sorry, our base, okay, if the candle for the next week could be closed above that area, maybe next year we will start to search for buy around that area. Or even if it could going down this area, it will be more harder because these areas is so important. We have all of these wicks and this area. So, and we have like this trend line too. Okay, so it will be more harder if it gonna be going down completely. We should have, I don't know, maybe some news to price coming down. Okay, let's go to the H4. These couple of uh, 4-hour candle is just for today. Do you see, guys? And it just went up completely without any retrace. That I've called this stage, and we should not trade today. And because of this type of movement, and the thing is, we should avoid from the risky position and those trade that we are not sure about that. If you wanted to see the price is it went up when it just, if you remember, guys, I've told at the vision of the day, if you remember, I've told you it's at important area. Yeah. What I've called it, guys? What I've called it? What is that? Tell me. What is that? What we call it? Tell me. At the vision of the day, I've mentioned it. Personally, I had a buy around that area and I hold to this area, but I didn't know it's gonna going up. I just doubt it. Maybe just have to fill this area. Yes. Okay. It's a FTR. Yeah, it's a FTR that has been broken. So it will be turned to the broken FTR. And I've told many times, when we have a broken FTR, same as the broken base, when the price break the FTR with momentum, broken FTR with the momentum, it will be turned to the, for in this situation, it will be turned to the strong demand area. Okay. And another thing that we have about the market structure, it just made a high and here, and it just kind of it's gonna to make something like QM. It just made a QM tap to this area, and with just a candlestick pattern, it went up. Another thing that it just made in this area, we have like a tiny FDR. Okay, tiny FDR happened, price back to the important zone, important demand area, candle close above that, it turned to the tiny FDR, and we could enter in the market in this area, in this situation. So it's clear, no question for H4, it's good. If it's okay, we could go to the lower time frame. Guys, look at it here. What is that? It's FTR, yeah? And it just broken after the gap. It's that because the FTR is so magical. We have FTR, the price is close above that area, went up, closed that FTR, and it turned to the broken FTR, and just happened again. The market just repeated itself. Do you see? Do you see how similar is that? The price is back to this area, just a couple of candles to have a liquidity, a double bottom here happen here, and it just we have this like my personal candlestick entry. We could go for a buy in this time frame. So everything is okay, no question. Okay. Let's go to the lower time frame, H1. Okay, this could be like a two-day market. As I told, we should not trade it. It's so ugly. It doesn't show any direction. It showed direction, but it's not good to trade as a scalper. Okay, because it's just going up and down, up and down, up and down. But if we wanted to analyze it, it was easy to, it's a base, breakout, back to the base, breakout, back to the base, breakout. That's it. That's how it will do that. One of the important things that I've covered at the course is the base trading. And I personally, I don't know, maybe it will be wrong or not. I believe most important part of the market and the Forex is just the base. Everything is base of the base. Guys, if you could trade with the base, you will be professional trader. Just believe me, base is everything in the market. And if you just remember all of those vision of the day that I've made in last couple of months, I think it's more than the month. Most of them that we have base before a London session and London session opening. That's the thing. If you be mastering the base trading, oh man, it will be so easy for you. It will be so much easy that I've tried to cover perfectly at the course. Okay, so it just back up, down, and went up. I just wanted to show you some, because it was a good market in this area. If we do like a back test it and simulating, and we will not have many opportunity. So I just wanted to cover some your questions in that area too. Let's go to the M15 to see what do we have. One of the main questions that I have many times, I had many questions about that. Most of you ask me, we have this flip zone, okay? Why we do not go for a sell at this area? Who could answer me? It has a logical and easy answer. Just let me know why. uh, could we go for a sell at that flip zone or not? If we could not, why? What's the reason? Everything in the market should has a reason. We are the logical trader, not just by guessing, hope, and like that. We have a momentum up structure, just broken. Because the change of the market structure, uh, the TNL guy, I think I've give you the answer of it, huh? Because it's a true answer. We broke the base and making it because the price broke into the zone. Yeah, kind of. Yes. All of answer of you, it's correct. It's correct and true. But the thing is, uh, another one I wanted to mention. I just wanted to make sure you will understand this thing. Okay, at the course I've covered all of that. In that area, that when the price is that area, the structure has been changed. It's not bearish anymore. It's not bearish anymore. Okay, when we have bearish structure is not a bearish trend and like those things. Okay, bearish structure is something above that area, maybe something like base drop. Okay, and the thing is in that area we are changed. The structure has been changed in that area. It's not a bearish structure anymore. So in a bullish structure we will just search for a buy, and reverse of it could be in a bearish structure we will just search for a sell. That's it. So because of that, in that area, at the base area, at the FTB to the base area, okay, we should search for a buy that could be around that area, because it wasn't a sign for a buy. It just FTR happen, it could be coming down, and it just give us about something like a bullish engulfing, not a perfect one, and it just went up to where, to this fresh zone. And another one, we could just cover it if you want, guys. Let me just do it like simulation. It's okay. If you like simulation. Okay. If I wanted to trade it, I will have the higher time frame zones as well. Okay. But for now, it just back to this base area. And I know that the structure is bullish. Okay, is a bullish. If you sold, if you sold around that area, the first step for enter the market is find your stop loss and your target. If you enter, I don't know where you enter. If you enter about that area, you will have just to the next zone at least. This is the base, and we know that the base is strong. It's so strong, and you will have just like 8 pips. And one of my rules that I've mentioned a lot for enter the market, you should at least 15 pips, at least 15 pips between your entry till your next zone. For a sell, this should be happening, guys. For a sell, the price should coming down and made this to the what? What if it price break it with the momentum? It will be turned to the what, guys? Tell me. I just want all of you listen to my things. No. Tell me. Flip to that area, we will say flip. Okay. whole of this area will be flip. Okay, but what was that? Yeah, it's true. It was a base. Yeah, when it break with the momentum, it will be turned to the broken base. So now in that area, we could enter the market as a sell. This is how you should sell it. Maybe just price coming down to this area and you say, oh, I knew that it coming down, I should sell it, like those blah blah things. But this is a trading. This is not like a casino or, I don't know, something like that. I'm betting. We are just trade with clues, with reasons. Okay, and that because we should have objective rules. So when price is about that area, when I want to trade, okay, price is that area. Okay, I will tell, okay, if I wanted to go for a sell, I have an option. It could be price when coming down. It happened. I always will do that for myself after this like a 3 years trading. It's so important for myself, but sometimes I will talk to myself to analyze it because it's better for me to understand all of the aspects. Maybe I miss some clues, some part of the structure. Okay, so for a sell, it could be my plan. For a buy, if I see this type of movement, it will be my plan. That's it. That could be my plan. So if I wanted to enter the market, I don't know, the buy could be around that area, or after that, maybe I see, as you see, guys, do you see how many pips is that? It's not about the good time for trading because it's after the London session and closing. I just wanted to show you how we could trade, but it will be about 25 pips. Just single M15 candle is 25 pips, so we should be careful. So if I wanted to enter the market, I will put my about buy stop about here. As you see, my stop loss is so much bigger than before, and my target could be that area. It could be same. It could be same as the let me draw it. Same as the QM level. So my target could be around that area, a little bit below. So maybe just reject it from this area. And if it do that, it could be enter the market. For a sell, if it can be close below that, I will make a decision. Why I've used the buy stop, as I told you guys, it's a buy structure. It's a bullish structure. So we could do that. Okay. Okay, let's go further. Okay, we are into the market, but now, guys, it's a good sign. If when we have like this, for example, just consider we are already in. When we have this type of candlestick, and after the this bullish kind of engulfing candle, okay, it shows us another clue. Why? Because the price, it just made the low, it just back up. I just wanted to cover a base of the trend, and it just made a high then here. And the thing is, it just made a higher low too. Do you see? It just made higher low and higher high. What does that mean, guys? What it shows when we have higher high, higher lows? What do we have? What will be? We will say it's a bullish trend. Yeah, it's an uptrend. It's an uptrend. Why? When we have this type of movement, where is that? Okay. When we have this type of movement, price is going up, down, and now when we have it, we call it, at the course I covered that, we call it 2-2. Okay, when we have like this, too high and low, it has a higher chance, higher probability to price going up from that area again. Okay, so now you could let me remove it. So now if you wanted to have a better situation, better trade, you could enter the market now. The stop loss could be tighter, could be about below of that area. Your target could be that. And now your risk ratio will be much more better than before. It will be riskier. We should use the lower lot sizes, and it could be fair lot size. Okay, so it could be both of it will be, and even the entry could be better, kind of be better. And let's go further to see what's gonna be happening. The price is back down and went up. It kind of is a good sign. It's kind of a good sign. And maybe how many pips that we have? No, we should just calculate it. How many pips that we have? About 8 pips. As you know, we will after like a 15 pips, because of our most of the time at the 1-to-1 we will go to close partial our position. It just went up. Now how many pips that we got? We got like 20. So now we could close partial our trades, and stop loss will be always at profit. So I gave you another tips too. When you wanted to close partial your trades, it should reach at least 1-to-1. For example, if your stop loss is 15, you could start close partial your trade at 50 pips, 15 pips profit. That's how you should do that. If you close partial at the 10 pips, no, it's not good. It's not a good idea, because when you lost a trade, you will lose more. That's your winner trades. And one of the things, many of traders that say, first of all, have a, I don't know what they say. They say have a less loss, like those things. If you just focus on your losses, okay, you will have many loss. It's like a life. If you just focus on your negative things, anything like negative and losses, you will have the losses for, many times. I just wanted to see these things at the middle, okay? Not just think about just too much at the loss, and not just be so positive and optimistic about the profit like that. The fair, just middle, okay? When you think about the loss, think about your profit too. Just because when you think so much about your losses, oh, I could not enter the market now, it's maybe I lost, maybe it will be, I don't know, risky or like that. So you should not even enter the Forex market. We are in here just to risk our capital. That's it, but in a logical way. Okay, I just hope this helps you. And let's see what's gonna be happen. So now what do we have now? The price is made like a flip zone in that area. And let's see, price is going, okay, just it react to this area. It didn't tap to my zone, my areas, but it just tapped to this fresh zone. The price is back down. Another candle, okay, there is still, these are candles telling me it's a waiting mode. Waiting. I should wait. I should not go for a buy. I should not go for a sell. Okay, just tell me, guys. I just want to ask you. Most of you, if you watch my roadmaps, I've told many times about this scenario. Okay, just think we have this zone area. Oh, about this area, and this area as a flip zone. Okay, tell me. Just think like a trader, a professional trader. Just think like a trader. Okay, now what we should do? Where I could go for a sell, where I could go for a buy. Could I go for a sell now, or could I go for a buy now? Just think and tell me. Just have a scenario in your mind for each of the movement. This is how the traders should do. Tell me, guys. Come on. Come on. Just let me go to another candle. Maybe it will be better. Okay, now it's price is back to the base area, to the flip area, and it will be the FTB to the demand zone. Okay. So now what gonna be do? Tell me, guys. Tell me, what should I do? Should I go? It's back to the flip zone, and a structure is, yeah, could be like that. It was true answer. Yeah, the price is back to the flip zone, flip area. Yeah, and now we should have a scenario in our mind. Okay, the rule says we should have a scenario for buy, for a sell. Buy. The first scenario, if we have a good confirmation as FTB around that area, okay, we could go for buy, first of all, to this area, maybe just break and going up to this area we will see at the above. For a sell, what should I do? For guys, tell me, could I go for a sell around that area? It could be a good scenario. Yes. Okay, tell me. How many of you telling me it's a good scenario? No. Wait. Tell me. All of you, tell me. Just it's easy. Just put your finger on the keyboard. Yes or no? Just think. No way to break. Previously, no for sell. Okay. You know, guys, when we are in here, if price coming down this area, coming down to this area, its structure is still structure is bullish. Even the trend still is bullish. If you just follow this the trend, let me remove it. If you just follow just base of the trend, because the structure is something more and above the trend. It's a low. It could be high. It's a higher low, higher high, and higher low, and higher high. How we could go for a reversal in the uptrend? Tell me how we could go for a sell in the uptrend. What could be a sign for a sell at the uptrend? Yes. It could be this. When the price coming down and break the previous low. When this happen, it's a sign. It's like a sign that you say, okay, the price is break the previous low. Now we could go for a sell. Not now. We should search for a sell opportunity. Okay, just and look at here, guys. If this happened and the price back up and went down, what do we call it? What is that? Do you see all of these things? What is that, guys? This type of movement. Tell me. Okay, I'm so happy all of you knows that. Okay, I tell most of you didn't know. Okay, it's the magic of Q, and Q means not it's not hard thing, guys. It's so easy. We just name it to use it in the trading. I know many of you maybe search the Google about the QM and you see some the I don't know how to say some fancy forums. They are they're trading base of the QMs, and those QMs like a missiles physics and like that. But I just want to turn you all of you to a trader, not just those guys. We should just have some pattern, some setups to trade. We just wanted to trade. We don't want to make a formula, and we don't want to make a vaccine for COVID. We just want to trade. That's it. Okay. So it gonna be like a QM. If it happen, maybe the price is back up to this area and we could go for a sell. If it back up, it could be the QM2. Yeah, it could be QM2. Yes, guys, it could be a QM. And another way, it could be like something like a fake out too. That because the QM is kind of like a fake out, but a fake out, a professional fake out, because all of the things showing us that the trend and the structure has been changed. So, so we have some scenario for trading. I've told if it comes down, we could go for a sell, for a buy. When we have a good confirmation, we could go for a buy in here. Or if it, for example, if the candidate could close, if the candidate could close like that area, you will have not enough space to reach this area. So we will not go for a buy in that area. Let me remove it. And let's see what's gonna be happen next candle. Okay, next candle, it just went back up, but it closed in a good area, pips to the next area. You know, if we cut like a 15 pips, 16 pips, so it will be matched to the minimum rules of the space. Okay, so it's good, but it's still we should be careful now. We should use the lower lot sizes. So our entry could be around that area. Where is the buy? Which one is the buy? Okay, so there could be this area. Stop loss will be about 1 to 1. First target could be here, but because our structure is a bullish, we could think about the higher target. The next target could be around that area. While this is this could we didn't enter as a buy, we could, but in this area, you know, one of the guys asked me, couldn't we didn't enter as a buy without confirmation at this area? We could, as I told you, if you be master of market structure confirmation, okay, you do not need any confirmation as a candlestick. Just believe me, it's end of the story. If you be master of market structure and market structure confirmation, you are a professional trader, because you do not need, because you know the structure, you could enter the market without waiting to a candle close. But there has a big but, guys. It need many workout. You should be master in the market. That because I've mentioned to all of you, just wait to candle close. It's so important. Okay, the target could be around that area, about this fresh FDR. And why this area is so important, because the first when the first candle close at the after the gap, it's so important, the close of that candle. So this area and the open of the candle could be around that area. So these two candles could be premium price. You could test it in the future. It's one of another tips that I could have to give you. Let's see what's gonna be have. So, guys, just compare it to this one. These are the same or not? These three candles could be same or not. Could I go for a buy now? Yes. Tell me. Could I go for another buy? I want to add position. Could I go? What do you think? Yes. No. Just please touch your keyboard. Isn't hard to answer this question. Just answer. It's okay. It doesn't matter to be true or not. Okay. The true answer is when I told the price. I want to bring the breakout. Breakout. Okay. Okay. Not just about the pips to the next zone. I just want to talk about the trend that we talk about it. In that area, the price is went up, made a high, and another next candle is made a new high. Do we have new high in that area? Do we have new high in that candle? There is no new high in that candle, guys. Guys, look at here. In that area, the prices went up. The next candle is made a new high. Do you see this high than here? And we have a higher low too. Okay, so it shows us the 2-2 confirmation. But in here, the prices went up, made a high. We have another high, but it's lower than the previous high. Do you see? It's a lower than the previous high. So now it kind of be like that. The price, it kind of be like this type of pattern, like a flag, like a triangle. So now like that. So maybe we will have a breakout from down or breakout from the up. So in that area, it's not a good sign for enter the market again. So most of the time when we have this type of movement, I will tighten my stop loss again. Most of the time at the half. If we have like a 15 pips, 7.5 around that area could be my stop loss. Okay. So it's clear. It's clear, guys. If it's not clear, I could explain again. Okay, seems it's clear. Okay, let's go to see what's gonna be happen. Next zone could be around that area, fresh area, and it's important area. And price is just back down and didn't make a low. Then here, it could be a good sign. Now it just made a new high. It's a good sign. It's a good sign, and it just respect this trend as well. Another one. Okay, it respect that. Do you see how it respect the previous lows, guys? Lows, 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 lows. Do you see how it respect that? This is how you should to see the market, guys. It's not hard. It's not complicated, and it just takes some couple of seconds. Okay, so all of this could be a good sign. How many pips that we have? For example, if we have 14 now, we could put our stop loss at PE and close partial. Okay, at the 14 pips, 15, 14 pips. Okay. Oh, now the price is completely went up. We will not think and doubt the price gonna go up. It doesn't matter. Okay, if it goes up too much in that area and we miss all of these pips, it's okay. It's more than okay. It's better than to you have a loss. So so that how we should see the market after the bullish structure, and if we have some confirmation about that, and I've told you why we should not go for a buy around that area, and it just went up. Okay, now let's see. It just break this area, and but it closed below of this area. And another area that we have, it's so important, it's this flip zone. Maybe we'll have a retracement from this area as well. It just back up. Okay, let me remove it, and let's see. So now if we have a if we have a like I don't know, a pin bar or something like that, could I go for a sell? Could I go for a sell now? Could I go? Come on, click on your keyboard. It's easy. Your hand will not be. suffer. Okay. We could not go for a sell for now in this level. I will not talk about the professional level. We will not go for a sell because we have a bullish momentum. Yeah. And I've told in a roadmaps as well how when we could go for a sell in a bullish momentum. We have a rules for it. When we could go for a sell after if we have a bullish momentum. Think, just think. Just think about it. Could be. Shane could be like that, yeah. Evening star or QM. It has a I've mentioned a lot at those roadmaps. When we have momentum, if you wanted to enter a reversal, okay, if we have a bullish momentum and if you wanted to go for the sell, you should have a confirmation, something like double top. Something like double top. If you do not have a double top, okay, you should not enter the market. Okay, that's it. Do you understand, guys? So now the price is going down. Another candle, it's okay. Well, if it comes completely down, it's okay. If we miss a trade, it's okay. Let's see, what do we have now? We have around this area and we have this broken base area. Maybe it could be a good zone. Okay, around that area could be this one. Okay. A bullish candle happening in a momentum. So now we have two scenarios. Okay, I should make scenarios for what I wanted to do. The first one will be the sell. The second one will be the buy. The buy, the demand has been here. We are in the demand area. Okay, demand happening here maybe means the buyer is gonna to have a control. So if this candle could close above that area at the pullback and FTB to this area, after FTB I could go for a buy, but I should be careful of this wick. If it could not make a high than this area, it will be more riskier. It will be for buy. For sell, if we have like like this type of movement and it turned to the double top, okay, now I could go for sell too. It will be our scenario. Okay, now the price is closed like a bearish candle and it could be a sign that it's gonna going down. So for a risky trade, you could enter now in the market. Okay, you could go for a sell, but if I wanted to enter, it could be like this. Stop loss will be, guys, look at it, just M15 candles, more than 20 pips, these tiny candles. And the target could be, structure doesn't have changed yet. So now could be the target could be around that area, but we will close partials sooner than before. And where is it? Okay, now the price is close below of that area and it turned to the double top. Guys, is it clear? Is it double top or not? Is it clear? It's a double top or not? What do you think? I've mentioned a lot. If you do not understand it's a double top or not, okay, just turn it to the line chart. Do you see, guys? And it's a double top. Okay, so that's it. So now we could go for a sell. It's also M pattern DT. Yeah, I don't know what's the M pattern. If you just talk about the formation of it like that, yes, it could be. And the target could be about this FTR. It could be like a flip zone. And it what is that, guys? Just tell me, what is that? If we if we just consider it as a FTR or base, what is that? What is that now? Tell me. It's a FTR that has been broken by momentum and it turned to the broken FTR. So even we could do like that. Even because we are in momentum, I just want to do like something like risky trade. We could have a buy limit around that area. Stop loss will be about this area, and the target could be this this fresh zone. This could be a fresh zone in that area. So let's see. For sell is it's clear for sell. Sell is clear. Sell is clear. Okay. So now we could go for a sell, and it just tap to the target as well. Yeah, it just tapped to the target. The price we was in the bullish momentum. Price made a double top. Rules matched. We went for a sell and into market, and we got our pips like a 24 pips, and the target. Where was the target? The target was the broken FDR. What is the broken FDR? Broken FDR is the FDR that has been broken by momentum. Okay, we will close with this trade, and now we are in the buy. It's so risky. It's a so risky position, but because of a structure, trend, momentum, broken FDR, everything's good. Now we could go for a buy. Okay, just went up completely. Another candle. Now how many pips that we got about this area? We could close partial most of our position, and the stop loss will be at profit. It just did like a tiny FDR, and it just backed down. Just playing because it's not okay. Kind of just tap our target, and ta-da! So easy. So it just tap target. I think it will be enough for now. It was like it's like a 1 hour. We are doing this live session. So now it's time. If you have any question about trading and anything, that it's time that you could ask. And I will just explain some. Let me talk about when you till you are writing your sending me your question. Just let me tell you guys about the course. I'm doing the course already. No, it take many times from me really, and it's so tough because I should gather some data, make some like a PowerPoint slides like that, and then talk on it, record it, edit it, and it's so tough because I've just built everything from the zero. Okay, I don't want to be as some other courses that they are just making to sell it. And I will try to make you a good trader, but all of you should help me in it. And the course will be at the website as well. And the thing is, the course will be contained like 3 parts. Okay, 3 parts will course 1, course 2, course 3. And when you done the first course, you will add to a topic, and you should work and do like a homework in that topic, and I should see your work. Okay, and at the website and the website, you all of the traders will have some badge and levels, and when you finish, and when I see your hard work, when I sometimes I ask you something, it will be like a school, guys. I don't know, it could be same as the school, like university. Because I care about you, and you know I spend many times on this website, this course. I don't want to just be like a BS things. I just wanted you work, and I wanted to see your work. When you be when I see your work and everything will be all right, when I decided you're ready, you could go to the part 2. Okay, you could go to the part 2, and now you will see other part of the course as well. You will see the course part 2, and after that you will add to another topic. You will again, I just wanted to in why I do like that, because I wanted to all of you to understand as well all of these topics, this method, this from the basic. And when you be past this level, you will be add to the last one. It will be the pro version. I've explained many things, and we will have some like a, I think 4 or 5 simulation. I will record it. I've explained many things. And after that, I hope you be master of the candle structure and many things. I like those things. And all of the traders, as I've told, has badge in the site in the at the forum, and it will be show you your works. And we will have some verified users, verified traders that you could trust them. Those are who are I relied on them. I trust them, and I've saw their account, and they saw my account too, obviously. So they could help you, and this in this website we could help each other. Okay, that's how it should be that. And I believe after, I don't know, 1 month, 2 months, if you work hard, you will have a badge of a pro trader, and you will be who helps each other trader, other beginners. And that's it. That's what I will to do, and I could to do to help you. To can't winter as a broken FDR. Where do you mention, brother? 2 candles from here. Here, you mean here? You mean here? You mean why we will not go for a sell? The thing is, it doesn't matter. It didn't close. It didn't break with the momentum, and it's just about the structure. It just went up like this and just back down. This structure is so weak. It's so weak. Do you see? Oh, at least it didn't do that. It's just like that. It happened, and it's just like this and went down. Do you see? It could be like that because it didn't break this area. Okay, it's clear. Okay, just you should see perfectly the market. Okay, it's okay. It's clear. No question about the course, about the, I don't know. I will start trading maybe at the 10th of the January. I may, or maybe sooner. I don't know. I should see the market condition, but I suggest you do not trade. If you just check the market, do not trade in these days. Not good for trade. Just have a good Christmas and enjoy your holiday. That's it. For the DT trade, why is the base is what? For the DT trade, why is the base of the weak field not a zone? You mean this area? Adrian Brown, do you see? Do you mean this area? Here? think you could draw for me. Let me make it enable. Just you could use the annotation. Adrian, you could use annotate and draw for me. Okay. So what was that? What did where was the question? It wasn't the zone. It's one of the things that you should know. It could be, let me fix it. Okay. It's not the zone. The zone happen in the supply and demand that we have an opposite type of candle. When we have a two bullish candles, there's no zone. Maybe we will have in a lower time frame, like a 5 minute or 1 minute, but it's not a zone. For a zone, it should be like this, like a for example, just consider a bullish candle, a bearish candle, a bullish candle. Why I've told maybe it could be like a zone in a lower time frame at the M1, for example, because it could be like a what was the word of hidden FDR. It could be like a hidden FDR in a lower time frame. This is how we spot the zone. I will cover I've covered at the course as well. Okay, another question. In your last roadmap, you were talking about the bullish, bearish candles. Like when you see candle in a row bullish, but not too strong. You should wait and expect for a pullback. There was a tiny FDR. You should wait, expect for a pullback. You know what, guys? You know it's okay, I got your question. No, guys, when you see a trend, that it's gonna that contain many bullish candle, many green candle, or many bearish candle, and how it far from the origin of movement. For example, the original movement could be around that area, and how far you going up, the buys will be more riskier. You know, the buys will be more riskier. And for example, I don't know, for example, in here, it could be an origin of movement. When it coming down to this area, each pips that you coming down, the sales will be more riskier because the power of the bearish movement will be less and less and less because this type of structure happening. And another one, that because we have a change in a trend. When we have like a, I don't know, 5, 6, I will make it objective at the course too. But when you have like a 5, 6 candle, it depends on the time frame. In a row, when you have type of candle, do not go for example, if you have a 5, 6 candle bullish candle in a row, do not go for a buy immediately. You should wait to see coming down, make a demand happen in the price, and then go for a buy in that area. Why the last tiny FDR didn't work? This area, this one, you mean? It's circular just because it's at the Forex zone area. It could, yeah, it could be the Forex zone, yeah? It could be the Forex zone. And that's it. It's okay, guys? No question? It's okay? Okay, guys. Maybe we will have another offer in coming days if you wanted to join. This could be for you, just for like a 24 hours, just for Christmas and New Year event. And that's it. If you want to join, it could be your time. And I wish you a good and Merry Christmas. And if you want to be a good year, it's just up to you guys. Just up to you, not other things. If you want to next year be a fantastic, amazing, awesome year, it's just up to you. Thank you for joining me. I wish all these things helps you. If you have question, just send me. I will happy to answer your 13 question. God bless you all. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.